Hi, this video was originally going to be extremely off the cuff, but I quickly figured out that I don't know how to talk while doing something else that requires a neuron. So it's just going to be done in post. You'll quickly see when and where I go off the cuff again. I'm canceling the Supervive video. Over time, I found myself really falling out of love with it. Though, I'll boil my thoughts down to there wasn't really enough players to fill lobbies, and bots got boring really fast. I recently discovered I have fundamental issues with the way hero-based arena PvP games are balanced and how they're meant to be played. And this... their recent push to appeal to a Chinese audience, while doing nothing but pandering to them in the lowest common denominators possible, for example, adding Wukong, while doing nothing interesting with the concept of Wukong, are really disappointing, and it kind of pushed me away. I do know what I want to shift over to making, but I don't know how. After listening to some podcasts on the creative process, I figured out I'm at the worst part of it, which is I'm naive. I am really creative, but I don't know how to truly find a healthy balance with being creative. So whenever I think of something that I want to make, I think about how it would look in another YouTuber style. But most of the time, those are being created by people with years of experience and with a team. Everything from start to finish is done by me. The only outside input is whenever I send a clip to a friend or something and ask them, hey, is this timing good? Is this joke funny? Does it land? Like, just give me some general opinions here. But outside of that, from after it's recorded to the moment it's published, it's only ever my timeline. It's only ever my edits, my choices in music, my choices in clips. It's all me. So I don't even know where I'm going with this part. I'm not really creative. Or rather, I'm overly creative, I'm naive. I don't know the limits of what I can and can't do. And so I bite more than I can, and it in turn bites me. In order to make something good, I first have to make a lot of something bads. And in order to do a lot of something bads, I have to make some things. I have a lot of feelings on what I've been producing, but I think I'll save those for another video. I'm not going to stop, or I'm not going anywhere. I want to change how I'm working. With the updated frog model, I wanted to switch over to limited animation. Something like early the Russian Badger, or insert random rant Sona here. But man, 3D modeling and rigging are a whole new workflow, and I need to figure out how much of that I even want to mess with. Let alone with like adding props or like loose clothing or just like actual animation down the line. Keyframes scare me a lot. Holy fucking shit, why are they so scary? My brain sucks, man. I'll think of making a video, daydream that whole thing while I'm at work or just like driving around, or like even like while doing this shit, like what I have in the background, just like playing video games. And by the time I'm like, okay, let's sit down, let's actually make this, it's already done everything it needed to. I use a lot of these video making, and specifically a lot of these videos that I want to turn into discussions, into an outlet for me to formulate my thoughts. And in doing so, they've already helped me formulate my thoughts, they've entertained me, and they've given something. Just the idea of making the video has given me something to look forwards to push on to the end of the day. So to finally sit down and actually do it, to share it with others, kind of feels like it offers a lot of diminishing returns. But that's just me being really selfish and deciding, okay, even though it's not literal, I have metaphorically already made this video for myself. So why am I going to put the effort into making it, quote, real for somebody else? End quote. I don't know. More videos eventually.